Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pubil making good progress on the right-hand side. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player...
Gallagher! Fernandez. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And here's Rashford. And it's Rashford! Hannibal. Rashford. And this is Depay. Memphis Depay! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Now it's Fabio Silva. That's a shade optimistic. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Played out wide. Crosses it in here. Tries one from range. Rashford. And now the breakaway. And it's Hato.
That's good play from him.
And that's a goal kick. Pubil. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yehi. And that's a throw-in. Hato. And Nemecha. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bullish header! Hannibal. Nemecha. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Nemecha really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Zaire Emery has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Memphis Depay. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hato. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. Gallagher. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Hall. Great vision. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Yildiz. Hall. Hannibal. Zaire Emery. Now that looks a decent ball. Out towards the flank. Not where it came from.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, no joy this time. Beraldo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that was nowhere near his best. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Gallagher. He's found a way past. Hannibal. And the shot! Goal! River Plate! And there is your opener. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
River Plate have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, super find. Fabio Silva. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. River Plate leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Fabio Silva. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hato. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. River Plate just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
River Plate with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling. River Plate currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a promising position. Ball comes getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gallagher. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Hannibal. Now it's Memphis Depay.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Beraldo. Fernandes. And it's Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hannibal. And it's Memphis Depay.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Still just a single goal between the sides. Hall.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Diatta. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Diatta. He's had a shot!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Fabio Silva. Yildiz. Gallagher. Hall.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first.
Oh, good effort! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Pubil. Diatta. And it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 28.
River Plate choosing to make the first change.
Número 27.
So he's
Número
plotting
12.
something before playing it in.
Entran
Not the most accurate
número
pass.
21. Número 11.
Bayer Leverkusen
Número
really are
13.
going for it here, Peter.
Número
Now it's just a
14.
matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pass is just off target. And they've got a throw. River Plate perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gehi. And here's Rashford. Yildiz.
Shot, surely!
And that could come back to haunt them.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Paulinho. Nemecha wins the duel this time. Now it's Fabio Silva. Driving on and making good progress. Referee's given a throw. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Tries to play it through. Nice control. Baranachea. Paulinho. Hall. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's on it. Can he get away? That'll be a corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Little checks on the touchline,
Número
a change
55.
about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barrenechea is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Looking for a runner. Zaire Emery. Always onto this. Look at the space here. Great chance! Not a bad try by any means. And the referee brings it to a close. River Plate have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
River Plate honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.